Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and this is your outlook for January 15th, 2015. And we're going to have a day that might actually edge above freezing in some areas today, especially across the central and southern areas. So it will be a change from yesterday. We were stuck in the 20s in many locations here, but we do think we nudge above freezing for the central and southern areas and most of New Jersey. It might be stuck here in the 30s yet, or upper 20s as you get up in the far northern areas, but that can be expected for this time of year also. And then we go right back into colder conditions here on both Friday and Saturday. Slightly colder with temperatures dropping down to right around freezing on either side of freezing both days, both Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday we'll have a warm-up, it looks like, and is going to be ahead of our next cold front that's approaching the area here. Now, I'm going to stop this right here because there's a couple different features I want to show you here. One is this area low pressure here that's moving through southeastern Canada. The cold front is actually situated with this, attached to this area low pressure. And then you have this moisture. Actually, this is a trailing secondary front. There's actually more cold air moving out ahead of it here. Another cold front moving out ahead of it. So along that boundary, there's an area low pressure that's going to try to form along the Carolina coastline, and from what this track this takes along the boundary here will determine exactly what happens here on late Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. Some models are taking this a little bit further to the east here, a little more progressive with it. So it takes this up here like this, which then hits New England with some snowfall up in this area here. All the way up in this area here, they get up into the snowfall. Okay, and then we're stuck here with just basically a mostly cloudy or cloudy day. Now there's some models that are doing like this here. I'm going to show you, go a little bit forward from this point, are taking this a little bit further inland, which gives us rain then Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening and overnight here on Sunday night, taking a track right over New Jersey here. And if it does that, of course, we get heavy rain back in here. And the reason it's rain is your cold front is at least your shot of cold air is still hanging back here. So you have all this coming in as rain, even though it's going to be a chillier rain with the initial frontal boundary coming through like this. This is moving right along that boundary here. So the real cold stuff comes in with a secondary cold front behind it. So I do think if it does come far enough west, it should be rain over much of our area here, and then turn into snow for areas up in the far north, which would not be quick enough to help this area as far as precipitation, as far as snowfall is concerned. If it does end up offshore, it could also end up where this front is a lot more progressive and a lot faster. And if that's the case, it'll actually shunt this system a little bit further to the east, and it'll miss most of our coverage area, maybe just grazing the shore points of eastern New Jersey as it skids by. So we'll keep an eye on this. This is a very interesting system that just kind of creeped up on the models today, and we're looking doing this actually this video actually on late Wednesday evening for Thursday. So we'll have some model guidance come in the overnight that we might be able to adjust one way or the other, because they're kind of split right now what they're going to do with this, and we'll have to monitor that and see what happens. But either way, just this presence of this storm, whether it ends up offshore further or does track further inland here and gives us the rain, either way it will change the pattern and we'll bring in the colder air back behind it here. So that's what's going to keep Sunday the only day that's mild, and that's the only January thaw day, if you want to call it that we get in this current spell here. And then we're right back into the cold pattern again once again as we get into early next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for January 15th, 2015, and have a great Thursday.